So let's see together 10 fragrances that melt women. I know you like it. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're first time here, my name is Mehdi. I'm talking about fragrances. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe, then you will be notified by my future uploads. I want to start by House of YSL L'Homme at number 10, L'Homme Le Parfum, 2020 release. So very beautiful fragrance. If you enjoy La Nuit de L'Homme or mostly L'Homme, you're gonna enjoy this fragrance as well. It is shower jelly, slightly citrusy, not big time sour or fizzy, woody and sweet in a very intense and concentrated way. If you are into collecting fragrances, if you have a lot of fragrances in your collection, this is not the most unique smelling fragrance for you, but for average people out there, definitely I assure you this fragrance is a head turner, unique and compliment-getting type of fragrance. Lasts on me like good 7 hours, very intensely with first hour and a half average projection and sillage, and shines better, projects louder at the summer. At number 9, from House of Mancera, Mancera's Lemon line. Believe me, I have received more solid compliments with this one compared to Cette Côte Base from ladies. I mean, this is a better compliment getter from ladies compared to Cette Côte Base, but this one has never been as famous as Cette Côte Base for whatever reason. About scent of this fragrance, it is citrusy, mostly in the zesty side. It is a little bit bitter and sour, slightly green and woody, but between citruses I can get more orange, and after that bergamot. It is mostly orangey, zesty, woody and slightly green type of fragrance. The best season for this one is spring and summer, but based on my experiences, you're gonna get better projection, performance, ladies reactions, positive reactions from ladies at the summer, especially at the extremely hot summer days. Next fragrance is from House of Bulgari at number 8, Bulgari Aqva Atlantique. It is aquatic and woody type of fragrance, as you can understand in the name, but aquatic in this fragrance is oceanic, smells like seawater, not juicy type of aquaticness. You can get porty and CBD vibes than this fragrance. So if you are not into this type of fragrances, if you hate that a little bit fishy vibe of this fragrance, this is absolutely not for you. Reminds me of a little bit Versace de L'Homme Bleu, but Versace de L'Homme Bleu is not as oceanic as this fragrance. So if you don't like that oceanic feel, you can go buy Versace de L'Homme Bleu. And at the base we have tons of ambrox in this fragrance as well. Smells woody, aquatic, ambroxy and very modern. About performance, lasts on me easily 12 hours plus, with 2-3 hours, very great projection and sillage, especially at the breezy summer days. At number 7, from House of Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Male in the navy, or Le Male in the navy. You can get definitely that mass appealing, fascinating DNA of Le Male here as well, that's minty sweetness I mean, but they boosted ambergris note in this fragrance without being animalic. We can get a lots of ambergris in this fragrance without being overwhelming or animalic. Smells very fresh, modern, minty, happy and sexy in a very youthful way, but has a little bit of maturity to it, not as youthful as for example Versace Eros. I really like scent of this fragrance, and that ambergris, I don't like ambergris note for spring and summer fragrances, but they did a great job here. That combination of mint, citruses, vanilla and ambergris together is very great work here. So about performance, the only issue is performance. Lasts like, what can I say, 4 or 5 hours maximum, barely 4 hours, with first hour average, below average projection and sillage, but this is a lady killer for close encounters, indoor situations. At number 6, from House of Paco Rabanne, Invictus Intense. So it is not that much big differences here with regular Invictus. It is more fruity, I can say, compared to regular Invictus. Rodden type of fruitiness is available here, very delicious, and woody. So I can say that aqua thickness of Invictus reduced here, and this fragrance is woody and fruity in a very well balanced, sweet and intense way. If you know Arm of Hunter Intense, you can catch more similarities with that fragrance without that pure sauvage vibe, I can say. I tried to compare it with some other famous fragrances because this one is, in my opinion, brutally and unfairly ignored and underrated type of fragrance. Definitely as sexy as those fragrances, but not as famous. Very great, woody, fruity, sexy lady pleaser type of fragrance with average performance. It is like 5 to 6 hours performing type of fragrance in terms of longevity, with first hour, hour and a half average projection and sillage. I prefer it for fall and spring, not that great for summer, not that powerful for winter, but shines a little bit better at the springtime. At number 5, another brutally, unfairly ignored sex bomb from House of Giorgio Armani, Aqva di Giu Absolute. It is very crazy when people say, wow, Invictus Aqva 2016 is such a sexy lady killer fragrance, such a compliment monster, and then they say to this one, a bad release. I don't understand it. They are very close to each other. Or when they say Rasasi Havas is great, this one is meh. I don't understand them really. So look at this huge bottle, it is 200 ml. I really enjoy this fragrance. As delicious, as sexy as Rasasi Havas and Invictus 2016, Invictus Aqva 2016, which is officially discontinued. So about scent of this one, if we have to compare it with Rasasi Havas, I can say it is not as strong or on a steroid as Rasasi Havas. It is a little bit watered down compared to that fragrance, a little bit not bad performing, but not as intense as Rasasi Havas. Instead of apple and plum, we have here pear, but such a delicious and juicy natural type of pear note. And aqua thickness is here more compared to Rasasi Havas. We have more watery, juicy aquatic notes here, but in the total they're very close to each other, like 90-95%. About performance of this one, it is a very long lasting fragrance, lasts on me easily 10-12 hours plus, like Rasasi Havas, but not as intense as that fragrance. I can get it, but not loudly, and projects average for first hour, maximum hour and a half. So I prefer this one better for close encounters and extremely hot summer days, which is not that great for Rasasi Havas, that close encounters or extremely hot summer days. You can go by this one. At number 4, again from House of Giorgio Armani, Armani coat Colonia. To be honest, this one is the most complimented coat for me in the line. Sometimes Code Absolute is about to be a winner in terms of getting compliments, but I like this one better because it gets better compliments from ladies. I count compliments from ladies 2 times. It's not that much important, compliments from the guys. That's why I like this one better. It is a better head turner from ladies. About scent of this one, it is a very modern, outstanding and unique smelling type of freshy aquatic fragrance. Definitely different compared to 95% of aquatic fragrances in my collection. I like that stance of this fragrance. It smells watery, slightly citrusy, woody, ambroxany and sweet. About performance, I can get 8 to 10 hours longevity out of this fragrance. I can hear a lot have not that great chance with this fragrance. They say it is not a long lasting, but lasts on me honestly 8 to 10 hours. With first hour, hour and a half, average projection and sillage, I prefer it for extremely hot summer days. At number 3, another brutally ignored fragrance, I can say, from House of Yves Saint Laurent, Y Life. To be honest, this one is a better compliment getter compared to even YEDP, which is a compliment monster, but at first hour. After first hour, you cannot expect that much to get any positive reactions, compliments by this one, but by YEDP you can expect after 3-4 hours even to get some compliments and solid reactions. That is the only issue of this fragrance. This is a compliment monster, compliment machine at the first hour only. About scent of this one, it is more complex, more like complicated and crowded compared to YEDP, because we have here YEDP plus Versace de L'Homme Blue because of that ambroxany and earthy notes plus sweetness of Invictus. We have 3 fragrances, kind of mixture of 3 fragrances here. That's why it smells more complex compared to Y, but definitely as easy to wear or as appealing as YDP. At number 2, I believe this fragrance also doesn't get that much attention, talk or love. Chanel Allure Edition Blanche. So it is a very yummy, sexy, modern, aquatic citrusy fragrance with prominent mandarin note. I really like that fresh, sour, natural smelling mandarin note of this fragrance with a creaminess atmosphere, edible creaminess atmosphere, not lotiony I mean. And atmosphere of fragrances like cool or cold dessert, not like cooked I mean or baked type of desserts, like ice cream I can say. Very yummy, creamy and citrusy. About performance, I can get like maximum 6 hours by this one, let's say good for 5 hours. With first hour and a half average, soft, airy, projection and sillage. Very great choice for extremely hot summer days and indoor situations. At number 1, at the top of the list, from House of Parfums de Marly. Here we go, Percival. Definitely after Layton, this fragrance is the most complimented fragrance for me, based on my experiences. About scent of this one, it is a fruity and woody fragrance with hints of some spices at the betweens, not big time spicy. It is mostly in the woody and fruity side. I can get apple and citruses in the same time, so I can say to this fragrance, sour and sweet in the same time. I like that contrast. Best seasons for this one is spring and summer. You can go by this one for fall as well, but I believe it is a little bit too happy for fall. I don't like that much happy fragrances for fall. Shines better at the spring and gets better compliments at summer. Don't forget subscribe the channel. That was today's video. If you have any opinion, suggestion, question, let me know in the comments below. I will answer you. See you in another video.